We often hear phrases like, "Don't worry, you have plenty of time," or "Your young time is on your side." These sayings make us feel comfortable, and we end up ignoring the ticking clock. We deceive ourselves into believing that we have an unlimited supply of time. However, when someone else reminds us that we are getting older, we feel disheartened. In reality, our days are numbered. We won't live forever, so we should make the most of every moment. It's crucial to start living life to the fullest right now. Many people fall into the trap of procrastination and lose their precious time to negative emotions such as anger, hatred, and anxiety. Instead of allowing these feelings to consume us, we must control them and focus on making the most of our present moment. If we waste our time on unproductive activities or dwell on the past, we won't have enough time to chase our dreams or build relationships with others. It's essential to recognize that we only have one life and limited time, so we shouldn't waste it. Many people tend to think they have more time than they actually do. They put off doing what they want to do for another day, for another week, or even another month. However, if you look closely, you'll realize that these plans usually never materialize. When you wake up, you have 86,400 seconds to live. Before that day is over, you have 86,400 chances to do something great, to accomplish something new, or to express love to those around you. Remember that no matter how busy or wealthy you are, time won't wait for you. You must make the most of every second, because time waits for no one. It's a gift that keeps on giving and holds the key to your success. Don't take your time for granted. Value it, respect it, and let it propel you toward your dreams and aspirations. Now let's dive into today's story. In the bustling city of Manhattan, there was a popular bar named Cheers. This place was unlike any other bar in the city because instead of attracting different types of customers, it drew in lawyers. One night during the early hours of business, two lawyers entered the bar. They were discussing an upcoming court case and talking loudly. Soon their conversation caught the attention of the owner of the bar, who decided to eavesdrop on them. The lawyers continued talking about the case, and one lawyer told the other, "I have a witness who has seen the defendant committing the crime with his own eyes. With such solid evidence, winning this case will be easy." After listening to their conversation, the bar owner couldn't contain his surprise. He had already heard rumors about the defendant and believed him to be innocent. Intrigued, the bar owner decided to approach the lawyers and introduce himself. He explained that he had some information about the case and wanted to share it with them. The lawyers were initially skeptical, thinking that the bar owner was trying to sell them information. However, when they realized that he was genuinely interested in helping them, they agreed to listen. The bar owner told them about the defendant's reputation in the neighborhood and assured them he was a good person who would never commit such a crime. To prove his point, he invited them to visit the defendant's house, which was located near the courthouse. Despite being cautious, the lawyers accepted the invitation and followed the bar owner to the defendant's house. Upon arriving, they saw a peaceful neighborhood and a beautiful house that seemed like the perfect place for a family to live. As they exchanged glances, they couldn't believe that such a crime could have happened here. When the lawyers returned to the bar, they began questioning whether they had made a mistake by taking the case. They wondered if the defendant could be innocent and worried about the consequences of prosecuting an innocent person. Although they had come to the bar expecting to win the case easily, they were now filled with doubts and uncertainty. After hearing the story, the wise man gave the lazy boy some advice. He told him to stop wasting time, be grateful for every moment, and seize every opportunity. The boy listened intently, realizing that he needed to change his attitude towards time. From that day on, he started valuing his time and stopped wasting it on unimportant tasks. He became more focused, determined, and disciplined in his approach to life, which helped him achieve better grades in school and gain respect from his peers. As the years passed, the boy grew up and became a successful individual, always remembering the importance of using time wisely. He often thought back to the wise man's advice and realized that it had shaped his entire life. Friends, the story of the lazy boy and the wise man teaches us that we must cherish our time and avoid wasting it. Life is unpredictable, and we don't know how much time we have left. That's why it's important to make the most of every opportunity and not postpone important tasks. Procrastination is a common habit that many of us struggle with, but it can have a detrimental effect on our lives. Putting things off can lead to stress, missed deadlines, and unfulfilled potential. However, there are ways to overcome procrastination by setting realistic goals, breaking tasks into smaller steps, and rewarding yourself for completing tasks. By implementing these strategies, you can develop good habits that will help you achieve your goals and live a more fulfilling life. Time is the most valuable thing in our lives. Once it's gone, it never comes back. It's essential to recognize that we are responsible for the choices we make and the actions we take. The decision to waste time or invest it wisely is ultimately up to us. While we can't turn back time, we can learn from our mistakes and strive to make better use of the time we have left. By adopting a proactive approach to life, focusing on our goals and appreciating the present moment, we can honor the gift of time and make the most of our lives. The story of the two lawyers serves as a reminder that we should be open to new ideas and perspectives, even if they challenge our initial beliefs. By listening to others and considering different points of view, we can gain a better understanding of complex issues and make more informed decisions. It also teaches us that empathy and compassion are essential when dealing with others. By putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and trying to understand their experiences and feelings, we can build stronger relationships and create a more compassionate world. Furthermore, the story highlights the importance of personal growth and self-reflection. By challenging our own biases and preconceived notions, we can expand our understanding of the world and ourselves and become better individuals. Remember, time is a precious resource that we cannot get back. Each of us has a limited amount of time in our lives, and it's up to us to make the most of it. Let us strive to be more mindful of how we spend our time and ensure that we reinvest in it in things that matter to us. We have the power to shape our future and create a life that we're proud of. Let's not waste this gift. If you enjoyed this story, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.